Hello everyone, welcome back to B Museum. That's right. You can check our website link in description. Following previous introduction of Greatest Hits Chapter 1 Promo CD, I want to introduce another special promotional item. Let's check it out. This is a CD-size special biography book. I know some methods of how to get this item at that time. I'll keep that as a secret until the end of this video, so stay tuned. The cover title is the same as the album, Backstreet Boys' Greatest Hits, Chapter 1. Let me bring in an actual CD to compare. See, the size is exactly the same. On the back, it says Not for Sale next to the Jive logo. The cover material is a hardboard with a printed faux leather texture. The spine again reads Backstreet Boys' Greatest Hits Chapter 1. Now let me open it up. Inside, you'll find a booklet styled just like a CD booklet. Let me quickly compare it with the original CD booklet. The cover is identical to the Japanese initial release, even down to the song titles. Same size. You can compare it with your own local edition too. The track listings might vary. It looks like a CD booklet, but it isn't. Let's flip through the pages. Page 2 lists all the songs from the Japanese version, 16 tracks including the bonus track. However, only 13 single covers are shown here, same as on the back cover of the album. It's a bit disappointing. They should have used the localized covers, like the UK version did. But there's a reason for this, which I explained in the introduction video for this album. Check that out if you haven't. Page 4 features the group photo from the album artwork. Page 6 introduces the Backstreet Boys' journey from the very beginning up through 2001. It highlights their first album in 1996, their second album, Backstreet's Back, in 1997, and their most successful third album, Millennium, in 1999. Then, it moves on to their fourth album, Black and Blue, in 2000, and the new single, Drowning, which was included in Greatest Hits Chapter 1. The page closes by hinting at what's to come, a present for you at the beginning of Chapter 2. Page 8 promotes the ongoing Black and Blue tour, which was set to conclude in Japan as the grand finale, even after this album released in Japan. It highlights all of the group's major achievements, chart positions, album sales, tour success, and their visits to Japan. Page 10 shows a discography of all Japanese releases. All I have to give is listed under the title Best Hits 1998. As I mentioned earlier, they should have used this cover on the back of this album. Another highlight here is Black and Blue Secret Diary, the world's only CD plus DVD edition of Secret Diary. At the bottom, all the DVDs are listed, though I believe Greatest Video Hits hadn't been released yet when this booklet was out. I will introduce in future videos. Page 11 started the songs. Track number 1, I Want It That Way, first single from the third album. Nick's comment, I wonder if this can become number 1. Up until now, our songs had only reached number 1 in Germany. Afterward, the album Millennium went on to spend 13 consecutive weeks at number 1 in the US and topped the charts in 25 countries worldwide. Page 12, track number 2. Everybody, Backstreet's Back, first single from the second album. AJ's comment, I guess you could call it pop R&B. We think of our style as vocal harmony groove. I hope the fans feel our songs are honest music they can sing along to, and that's why they like it. Page 13, track number 3, As Long As You Love Me, second single from the second album. Brian's comment, filming the chair sequence in this video was so much fun thanks to director Nigel Dick. And this was also the place where I met my life partner. Page 14, track number 4, Show Me the Meaning of Being Lonely. Third single from the third album. Howie's comment, this was our last recording with Dennis Pop, who later passed away from cancer. We always honor him on stage. For the video, we each chose to portray someone we wish we had more time with. Brian reflected on his heart surgery, Kevin on his late father, AJ on Dennis. I thought of my sister and Nick. Page 15, track number 5, Quit Playing Games with My Heart. Third single from the first album. Brian's comment, my favorite track is Quit Playing Games. From the second album, probably The Perfect Fan. And my favorite video is Show Me the Meaning of Being Lonely. Page 16, track number 6, All I Have to Give. Third single from the second album. Howie's comment, this was written by my friend Alison Fonsen, and I think it really shows off our individuality. It's the kind of song that works even better live than on CD. Plus, it has my solo part. Page 17, track number 7, Larger Than Life, second single from the third album. Kevin's comment, this is our message to the fans. All of you around the world are larger than life to us. Thank you. Page 18, track number 8, Anywhere for You, fifth single from the first album. Howie's comment, when we released our first album, the American market wasn't really welcoming. Between alternative rock and rap, there wasn't much room for pop music. Page 19, track number 9, Get Down, You're the One for Me. Second single from the first album. AJ's comment, I'll never forget the first time I heard our song on the radio while riding in a car. That moment, after waiting and waiting, was such an incredible feeling. Page 20, track number 10, I'll Never Break Your Heart. Third single from the first album. Translation of this song title meaning unreachable feeling in Japanese. Kevin's comment, producer Timmy Allen was a great musical mentor for us. Singing this song always makes me feel refreshed. Page 21, track number 11, The Call, second single from the fourth album. AJ's comment, love isn't always as beautiful and everlasting as a rainbow. Of course there are wonderful moments, but this song has a realistic lyric, unlike anything we had sung before. Page 22, track number 12, Shape of My Heart, first single from the fourth album. Kevin's comment, it's about a man pretending to be someone else, so caught up in himself that he can't truly face love. Page 23, track number 13, The One, fourth single from the third album. Nick's comment, 1998 was such a difficult time. Howie's sister passed away, Brian had heart surgery, and even our tour was postponed. It was a period of trials and change for all of us. Page 24, Track number 14, More Than That. Third single from the fourth album. Nick's comment. Saying I love you is fine, but I think there's more to it than that. That's why we try to express love in many different ways. Page 25. Track number 15. Drowning. New track. Translation of this song title meaning Drowning, why do I love you so much? Nick's comment. The only time we'll ever break up is if one of the members passes away. Page 26. Track number 16. The Perfect Fan bonus track. From the third album. Brian's comment. This song is dedicated to my mother and to mothers everywhere. I even invited the choir from my high school to join in for the chorus. The last page says, to the next chapter, with the background showing the iconic Millennium Walkway silhouette of the boys. This page is glued to the hardcover, so it doesn't move inside. Since it's not as thick as the cover, it can look slightly pressed, but that's completely fine. I won't upload a scan of this page to the website because I don't want to risk damaging the booklet. The paper material used here is the same as in the main album booklet. I left one last secret to reveal where this booklet actually came from. The answer is that it was delivered by Zomba Japan to record stores as part of the album's promotion. How fans could get it, though, might depend on the stores themselves. Some may have used it for campaigns like lotteries for fans who bought or pre-ordered the album, while others might have simply placed it on the shelf for visitors to flip through. The other way I know it is through a fan club campaign. But even then, not every member could get it. I'll share more about it in the future videos. Thanks for watching. If you think this video is helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into music history and rare Backstreet Boys collectibles. Let me know in the comments if you have any fun memories of these products, interesting stories, or useful info. I'd love to hear about it. And if you've got any cool Backstreet Boys memorabilia, maybe we could even do a little trade. Until next time, keep the Backstreet pride alive.